Golston and Lisa, this was a pre-rulemaking workshop, meaning no votes or decisive action was taken today by the California Energy Commission. This is the first of 3 the commission is hosting to come up with rules with how exactly that gas price law will work. As we reported back in March, lawmakers and the governor passed a law that gives the Energy Commission the power to punish oil refiners when they make too much money off of California drivers. The law created a new watchdog group within the Energy Commission to gather private business information and data from refiners to consider whether to set a cap on oil refiner profits and consider potentially penalizing them when they make too much money. So today's workshop focused on rules around data collection and also rules around when companies can do refinery maintenance. Today, there was not a discussion around the penalty, though. State leaders say these meetings are an important first step for the first in the nation law.
CEC goes into this very important work, which is aimed at protecting the consumers of California with earnest and deliberate process that allows for an open, transparent conversation to really look at the various frameworks that are available for us to result in an outcome that ultimately supports the protection of consumers of California.
The Western States Petroleum Association, which represents refiners, has been fighting this law. In a statement, a spokesperson said, quote, "The state attempting to control refinery maintenance is addressing a symptom instead of fixing the real problem, which is the state continuing to implement policies that negatively impact the supply of transportation fuels. Maintenance of refineries usually requires years of planning and coordination of logistics, labor, equipment, and inventories. Telling our industry or any other when repairs and upgrades can or cannot be made compromises employee and community safety," end quote. So from these workshops, the Energy Commission will continue to discuss with key groups on the proposed rules. The proposal will then officially be released to the public in May for public review, and then they would go into effect with a target date of about July of 2024. Back to you.
Yeah, still a lot to get through. Ashley, thanks for that. Well, the next 2 workshops, by the way, are scheduled, one for later this month, November 14th, and then at the end of the month on the 28th.